All right, welcome back to the pros and cons of the Harley Quinn show. I have noticed that I have been slacking on certain things. I haven't been putting certain, aspects of videos, like certain, I guess, on the pros and cons. I haven't had the little, at the end, it will show how many pros and cons that there were at the end. Forgive me, I'm fucking tired. I do this shit as a hobby. It's not my job. I have a job, and that job is fucking tiring. So when I actually do get the time to do this shit, I will probably forget to do some fucking things. So bear with me on that. But anyway, this is season 3, episode 10. I believe the final episode before they get to their Valentine's special. I can't wait to see what that's gonna be like. But what the fuck ever. Anyway, starting off with a con here. It really was the zombies and people dying that had Harley get in the way of Ivy. But just as Ivy mentioned, she thought Harley was down with the plan, which, of course, I believe she was down with the plan because I don't believe she would be that fucking stupid to not know that people were going to die regardless. Like, Ivy knew people were going to die. Harley should have known people were going to die. It was just the zombies that was that one step over the line for her, which is really fucking weird. But yeah, Ivy, it's way, way too late for you to notice what Harley's been doing, because Harley is not going to stop getting in your way. And it's good that you're starting to notice that she's not on board with shit lately. And she's not, all the way there in supporting you, which every single fucking episode has been showing you that she's doing nothing but she's been doing everything but supporting you. She'll sit there and say she's going to support you at the end of the episode. But how many speeches? No, just about almost every episode, she has said something along the lines of she will support you in everything that you do. And then the very next episode, she gets in your way and basically stops you from working or going through with a plan and things like that. Like, that's not supportive. You are literally becoming a barrier for any of her plans and goals in life. For what reason? Why? Anyway, Con, no, your plan didn't just fail. Okay, Ivy, it didn't just fail. It was ruined by Harley yet again, like all the others, except that one time the writers decided to make you an incompetent person who couldn't carry out your can't talk, Jesus. Who couldn't carry out your own plans. Remember that episode? I had a really big issue with that. Like, she had books printed out for every kind of scenario that would happen that would stop her from committing this heist. She had fucking what was it? What is the technical term for that shit? A whole whatever. I can't remember the exact word, but she had a whole presentation. Slides. Why couldn't I think of slides? Why? I don't know why I couldn't think of that. She had slides and everything. She was literally showing them what everything was going to look like, especially yet the fucking again, how the plants were going to shoot up from the fucking ground and take over. Let me stop. Okay. But yeah, that episode, she did all that planning, but for some strange reason, everything went wrong. Like, that made no fucking sense. You know what? I think most of these are going to be cons, so I'm just not going to keep saying con anyway. Why the fuck is Ivy walking around freely after almost destroying Gotham? Well, actually, I wouldn't even say almost. I think she practically did destroy it. Like, the damage from the plants and shit is still there. So, she did it. Just because she stopped and reversed everything doesn't fucking matter. The police should be there immediately trying to lock her ass up. Justice League should have been there to lock her ass up. Where the fuck are they? Where are they at? Like, but this shit never made sense to me. It doesn't make sense for Harley. It doesn't make sense for anyone in her crew. Fucking Psycho, that motherfucker actually got locked up. No, first season, King Shark got locked up, and then they forgot, and Harley forgot all about it. Oh, was it season 2? No, it was season 1. King Shark got locked up, and she went and she forgot to save him because she doesn't give two shits about her crew really, and she had to go and break him out at the very end of the fucking episode. By the way, I can't even really count Clayface being captured because it was just a piece of his body. It kind of doesn't count. But Psycho got locked up. But the weird part is he got locked up after he betrayed Harley and everything and tried to take over Gotham. But Harley did it first. Harley brought the army there. Harley was the one thousands of people died in the first place. Harley put everything into motion. Psycho just started doing it better and just basically betrayed everyone. And then they beat him and then locked him up. Why didn't you lock up Harley? Just because, why? Because she stopped Psycho? She started this. Lock her the fuck up. But no, everyone lost her as a goddamn hero. It makes no fucking sense. Continuing. Well, actually, no. I'm staying on it because, yes, villains do walk around after committing crimes and shit, but not immediately after. They tend to go to jail, serve their time, get rehabilitated and shit like that, and then they go back into the real world. They're not in costume and shit like that. They're just walking around trying to live their lives free of the drama. However, in reality, if you do a bunch of fuck shit as a supervillain, people who you affected are going to remember this shit. They're going to know who the fuck you are. They know who you look like. They know what you look like. And they're not just going to sit around like on their fucking thumbs like, yo, this dude just murdered people I knew and loved and he's just walking around. Nah. Someone's going to try to take him out. And that tends to happen with villains a lot. Like the moment they start doing that fuck shit, they're stuck in that fuck shit. They cannot get out of it all that easily. Which is why when Harley finally became an anti-hero, she had to basically hide out in her hometown. She had to lay low as much as fucking possible because nobody was just going to let this bitch get away with the shit that she pulled. She pulled way too much fuck shit. Somebody was going to end up murdering that bitch. All right. And that's just how it is. Someone's going to bug them. Someone's going to come after them. And then they're going to go right back to their villainous ways. And it's just like, I understand you going back to what you did, but if you hadn't did the shit in the first place, you would have been able to continue living a normal life, free of drama. But it is what it is. How did Clayface not realize that he wouldn't be the person getting credit for the performance in the movie until King Shark said something? I mean, are he and Harley completely idiotic that very obvious shit isn't obvious to them? First, Harley not realizing people were going to die with Ivy's plan, probably because Harley was interrupting Ivy while she was trying to tell them what the plan was during that episode when she first announced it, because Harley doesn't give a shit. Even though the show kept trying to tell you that she did give a shit. She really didn't. But Clayface though? Like, bro, really, your whole thing is disguising yourself as someone else near perfectly. So, excuse me. So yeah, if you're gonna sit there and say that you're gonna disguise yourself as a famous actor and then take his spot in a movie, in what universe did you think you yourself would get credited for that role? The fuck, dude? God damn. It's good that Ivy is saying out loud the fucking obvious. Seriously. Harley has been a hindrance this entire relationship. Hell, the only time they worked great as a team was when they weren't in a relationship. Funny how that fucking works. Especially since I've been calling it out. But again, way too fucking late to notice this shit. You should have noticed it the moment you lost your island. That was because of fucking Ivy. I mean, that was because of Harley. Anyway, Harley has proven over and over again that she will go out of her way to get in the way of Ivy's plans. Why in the hell would you let her help you kill Joker, Ivy? I don't understand this. She's just gonna fuck it up again. Like, what? I get trusting your significant other, but there is an obvious pattern here. The pattern is Harley does not support you. She is constantly getting in your way. She is poison to any idea and plan that you have. If she's involved, the plan will fail. That is the pattern. Recognize the pattern and leave her the fuck out of it so the plan will succeed. That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do. Like I'm oh, it's a nitpick. Oh my goodness. Okay, it's a little nitpick here. You ladies know you can just get some glasses and pour the wine in the glass. I mean, that bottle of wine is still good. Not sure what the problem is, but my problem is the fact that Ivy says there's a pallet of wine in the car. Bitch, how big is the car? Is it a truck? And you just said car? Like, I know sometimes I might do that for some odd reason. Like, it's clearly a truck, and I'm like in mid conversation, like a random conversation, and for some odd reason I know it's a truck, but I'll just say car. So is it actually a truck and not a car? Like, how the fuck you get a whole pallet in the car? That must be a big ass fucking car. I need to see what this car looks like for you to get a whole pallet in there. And why the fuck do y'all need that much wine? Are y'all alcoholics? Do y'all need help? I think y'all might need some help if y'all need that much wine. That's a little ridiculous. Pro, and we got 3 pros coming up. Nice new dresses for the episode. Again, it's kind of rare they give them new dresses, new outfits, and things like that, and I kind of appreciate seeing something new besides the norm. Yes, I did notice that they had ooh. How did I forget her name? And I actually really like her as a character, and I just forgot her goddamn name. I need a vacation. I need a fucking vacation. I can't. Ooh. Almost had it. Well, shit. It came to my mind. It's like I can recount all of her fucking backstory and everything in my head right now. And for some Livewire, there it is. I did notice Livewire was in there. Didn't really like the new dress that they gave her. But anyway, that's besides the point. No idea why this cockeyed, angry-looking guard cracks me up. Like, there's like one guard, like in one scene, this one guard, he's like standing behind Bruce and Selena, and Bruce is just, and right behind Bruce, there's this guard there. I don't know if they did that on purpose or if that was just like an accident, but this guy's eyes are like in different fucking directions, and I'm more inclined to believe they just fucked that up. But it gave me a good laugh when I saw it. I was like, why the fuck is this guy here? What is wrong with his eyes? Like, what is going on here? Even Selena thinks this man is sad, and it's true. Bruce is very sad. Bruce is a sad motherfucker in this show. It's really fucking sad. But it was somewhat of a nice moment that Bruce clearly needed because Selena wanted him to be happy. Even though she believes he's a sad man. And that's kind of the reason why she doesn't want to be with him, because she's not really into relationships and all those emotions and shit like that. But she does want to see him happy though. And he needed to hear that. And I actually like that. Also, I don't like how Selena is looking at Bruce's mom's necklace. I don't like the way she was looking at that necklace. Didn't like it at all. Because she is a damn thief. Nitpick. Did I miss something? When did Swamp Thing and Nora become an item again? Nora left him the episode that she revealed she didn't want a relationship. Just fun. And then he threw a hissy fit. Because, quite honestly, I think he might have deserved to throw that hissy fit. Because, yet again, gross enough to remember, but she was literally inside of this man's body. We don't know how that, like how big of a thing that is for him. And he probably thought they was going to be a thing. She never clarified it until then. He clearly didn't ask, which he probably should ask what the other person wants instead of just assuming they're going to be in a relationship. But it fucking is what it is. But after that at the end of that episode, she fucking walks off. She walks off at the end of that episode. So, like, when did they get back together? When the fuck did that happen? I am very fucking confused. We got 1, 2, 3 cons. Woo. I've watched you pull that bat out of your ass multiple times, Harley. But now is the moment you forget it and have to physically fetch it? Bullshit. I call bullshit. I call major bullshit. What was that episode when they was crawling around it was the episode when they was fucking around with Joker after Joker lost his memory. They was in that bar. There was no bat. They ducked down and started crawling around on the floor. There was no bat. Yet, out of nowhere, this man was like, oop, you dropped your bat. Where the fuck the bat come from? Did it just fall out of her ass? Yet again, I'm going to rehash that. Did the bat fall out of her cooch or something when she was crawling around on the fucking ground? Where did it come from? It just materializes out of fucking nowhere. It constantly fucking happens. Cartoon logic. That's how it is. But yet this time you have to physically go get the bat? This is the moment where we're going to kill this motherfucker, and yet you know you're going to kill this man. Yet you forget the bat, and you have to go get it. Bitch, what? Like, seriously. How? Even Joker sees how obvious what Harley is doing is, and it took one fuck up with tying the ropes to see it. This man was literally telling Ivy, yo, every person she's tied up has never been able to get out of it this easily. All I have to do is stick my finger in the loop back here, in the back of this knot. All I have to do is stick my finger in there and I can just undo it and get free. Harley has never fucked that up. For some odd reason, she just now does it to where I can easily get out of it and escape. Like, come on. You don't see this shit? Like, why the fuck did it take Ivy so long to see this shit? Also, the fact that she is trusting her to go through that shit is insane. Go through with this shit is insane. Yet again, it really is fucking insane. And Joker's just letting this bitch know, yo, when has she ever forgotten her goddamn bat? Literally tells her, when did she forgot the bat? Shit. No shit, bitch. Also, Harley, this was not the time to do a therapy session with Bruce. You're supposed to be helping Ivy kill Joker right now. Also, fuck you guys. This is a horrible way to turn her into an anti-hero. None of this shit makes sense. I get it. The writers finally realized that Harley is actually an anti-hero now. So they are forcing it into the story in a way that doesn't make sense. Just like Harley and Ivy's relationship doesn't make sense. If they started Harley down the path of being an anti-hero after the Joker tried to kill her and she had enough of him and left, that would have made sense for her to find a place to settle down in peace and protect her neighborhood from assholes disturbing said peace, but they didn't. Now, it doesn't make sense because all they have done to try to turn her into an anti-hero is like literally making her go through her plans, killing people, causing mass mayhem and destruction on her villainous shit. And for some strange reason, Batgirl is just sucking her goddamn clitoris straight off her fucking body by trying to make it seem like everything Harley does, no matter how many people die, no matter how many people she kills and whatever, she will cherry pick one fucking thing Harley did and say, "You're a good person. You have a good heart. You're a hero. I see it in you." Bitch, did you just miss every fucked up thing she just did just to cherry pick the one good thing she did and say she's actually a hero? That's not how that works. That's just not how that works at all. Anti-heroes are literally heroes who have no problem killing a motherfucker. They don't go out killing innocent people. They just don't do that. They don't touch the innocent people. They just kill all the people who literally have it coming, like villains, bad guys, henchmen, all that shit. They will murk your ass. Innocent people, they won't touch. Harley has been killing innocent people left and right. She doesn't give a shit. And yet, somehow, they are making it seem as if she's a fucking hero. Well, a hero through fucking Batgirl's eyes, and it doesn't make sense because Batgirl has constantly let her get away. She led an army and that killed massive amounts of people and let her go just because she stopped Psycho. She decided, yeah, I'm not going to do it. Oh, now Psycho has betrayed me and I'm going to have to go stop Psycho. I don't give a fuck that you decided, yeah, you're right. I did wrong. I'm going to stop now. There are so many people who are dead. There are so many dead people right now. That does not make you a hero just because you decided, oh, I'm going to stop. Oh, someone else is going to do the same fucking thing I was just doing. Fuck that. I'm going to kill that asshole because he betrayed me. Not because he's killing people. Nah, he betrayed me, so now I'm going to beat his ass. How is she a hero, Batgirl? How? Just reminiscing the bullshit is really pissing me off. This video is going to be long. Because oh my god, this is going to be fucking long. Pro, this conversation between Ivy and Joker was great. Joker was spitting straight facts. When he said that both of them were alike in using Harley, Ivy tried to make it seem like she doesn't do that. But this very season, in the beginning, she admitted to not telling people how she feels about them and anything else to avoid hurting their feelings so she herself can get what she wants out of them. Ivy, how are you not like Joker in manipulating Harley if you literally admitted, I believe the first or second episode of this season, that you literally do that? Also, how the fuck did that work out between you and Kite Man? Didn't work out all that well, did it? Seems like your plan to just spare people's feelings so you can get what you want doesn't work out all that well. So maybe you should probably stop fucking doing that. It's just manipulative and makes it look like you're using people. Because quite frankly, you are. And you're using Harley. You're just like fucking Joker. Every bad thing that you hate Joker for because he does it to Harley, you've done it. You've done it without even realizing it. At least Joker's owning his shit. You're in fucking denial. Well, it didn't take her very long for her to finally realize, oh shit. She was in denial at first and then she was like, oh damn, maybe I do that. Yeah, you definitely do it. Especially since you admitted it earlier in the season. The facts this man was spitting is some of the shit I've been calling out. Like real talk. I got hit with such an exciting truth boner, I had to stop watching to rub one out and take a nap. Because that shit, it was fucking juicy. God damn, that shit was juicy. That was some good shit. I'm not awarding extra points though, because quite honestly, Ivy should have been figured this shit out. Ivy ain't shit, just like Joker ain't shit. And that's the worst part about it, because Ivy at the beginning was the only one who wasn't a shitty motherfucker. And then they just progressed to the point where she just became unlikable. The thing she did to fucking Kite Man was fucked. And then the relationship between Harley and Ivy was fucked. And it's just like, nah, I don't even like Ivy. Ivy was the one I actually like. No, Ivy, Clayface, and kind of King Shark. Psycho, I kind of like. Matter of fact, the crew, besides Harley, I liked. And Ivy, I liked the most. I liked Ivy the most out of all of them. Kite Man was just an enjoyable side character, but it is what it is. But after that whole situation, it was just like, yo, I don't like Ivy no more. So thanks for that, writers. I don't like her no more. And I lost my train of thought, so fuck it. I'm just gonna keep going. Okay, we got, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Goddamn, 4 cons. Whew. What is happening? Harley comes back. Ivy is trying to point out to Harley, like, yo, you don't have to do this if you don't want to. I don't want you to, like, if you don't want to kill Joker, I'm not gonna force you to do it, or I'm not gonna have you do it just because you need to do it to satisfy me and my urges or ideals and whatnot and shit like that. So Harley's just like trying to prove her wrong and start swinging for the goddamn fences and I don't know what the fuck that was. Start swinging for the fences, and all of a sudden Ivy is just moving Joker out of the way. Why? Like, don't get me wrong. I get how you're trying to, help Harley. But quite honestly, it's just you being more selfish. Because quite honestly, at this very fucking moment, you don't necessarily care all that much about Harley's emotional state or mind or how she's thinking. You just don't want to be like Joker. Like, I could say yes, like, I understand is that was something that she might be doing, but the one thing that is the main thing for her is she doesn't want to be like Joker. She doesn't want to be a person that uses Harley because she cares for Harley, but she doesn't want to be a user. But here's the thing, everyone uses everyone in some way. The thing is whether or not you're being malicious about it. And Ivy wasn't being malicious. Was she using Harley? Yeah, she was, but she wasn't being malicious at all. Like, you wanted to use Harley and her crew to take over the city with your plans. There's nothing, it's malicious intent for everyone else involved who are gonna get hurt during that, or die. But when it comes to between you and that crew and you using that crew, it's no malicious intent. You're like, yo, I'm gonna need you guys' help. And they're like, we're down for it, let's do it. It's completely different. Joker knew what he was doing. He was just using her because he fucking could. He didn't give a fuck if she liked it or not. Even if she didn't like it, he's like, I know she's not gonna like it, but fuck it, she's my play toy. I can do whatever the fuck I want with her. She can do what I say, or I can probably try killing her again. It is what it is. Ivy, it's not the same. She's using Harley, but she's not malicious with it. It is what it is. But right now, trying to stop Harley from killing the Joker when she herself is like, yeah, I'm down with it, especially when she tried to kill him in the beginning, I'm pretty sure she would be down with killing this motherfucker. Because she thinks he's a piece of shit anyway. And quite honestly, that would be very lore accurate for her to be fucking wanting to kill this man. But whatever. So she's literally trying to keep Harley from killing the fucking Joker. Bitch, what's happening? Let her kill him. She's actively trying to kill him. Let him do it. Like, you can literally have Harley kill this man. Kill him right now. Which I don't know why you guys are trying to wait until after the premiere of a fucking movie. Just fucking kill him already. Please, just fucking kill him. You guys gave him plenty of time for him to talk his way into Ivy's head and get Ivy to somehow spare his fucking life. Never let certain people talk. Did you not watch Doctor Who before it went to shit? If you let that man talk, he can get out of any goddamn jam. He even says it himself. Never let me talk. There are certain people you just don't let talk. You just kill them. If your plan is to kill him, just fucking kill him. Bullet to the head, bash his brains in, throw him in the meat grinder, whatever the fuck you need to do, just do it. Don't try to make a scene, a statement, send a message. None of that shit. End them. End them now. They didn't do that. They didn't fucking do it. And he talked his way out of being fucking murdered. By playing on their fucking relationship that shouldn't exist in the fucking first place. So fucking stupid. She could have let Harley kill this man first and then be like, hey, yo, we finally killed this man. I'm the leader of the Legion of Doom now. Hey, we need to talk about you and what you're going through right now. We need to fix this. Because I don't want to be like him and just straight up using you constantly like this. She agreed to kill Joker. Like, you even told her, yo, if you don't want to do this, it's fine. I'll just go kill him myself. And she volunteered herself for the mission. Why does this... What the fuck? The fuck? She volunteered for the shit. Ugh. Sorry. Let me move on. This moment is bullshit on so many levels, but also understandable to the point that I wish it never happened. The fact that Harley saw how different Kite Man and Ivy was and how good their relationship was until the writers became shippers tells me how bullshit her concern that Ivy would leave her is. I've said it before that Kite Man and Ivy's relationship is doomed to fail, not because of small differences, but mainly because he's not the type of guy Ivy would go after, which is a big fucking difference. I mostly hate how the writers decided to break them up for another relationship that shouldn't exist for reasons I've been pointing out relentlessly since it began. You two bitches are different in so many major ways, it's ridiculous. You should have lost her before you had her. However, her concern is understandable because she was there when they both were the cause of Ivy leaving someone in a fucked up way and moved on rather fucking quickly. So it basically says Ivy can leave at any moment and will be with someone else in a fucking heartbeat and probably won't give too much of a fuck about it. Yeah, she'll be upset that she did, well, not really upset, but she'll be guilty. She'll feel guilty about how she broke it off and how she did you dirty. But ultimately, like how she was with you, most of the time, she won't give a fuck. So I can actually understand how you'll be worried about losing her. Because the writers turned her into a shitty piece of shit. No, shitty piece of shit? No, just a shitty person. There we go. And Harley is the same. I'm probably just extremely biased because I really don't like cheating. I don't like cheaters in any shape or fashion. Like, literally. Well, actually, no. Cheaters in relationships, can't stand them. No excuse for it whatsoever. Cheating in video games, I got leeway on that. I got leeway. If you're playing a single player game, cheat all you want. I don't give a fuck. I played Blood Rain 2. I made sure I had that Game Shark disc back in the day. Plopped that bitch in. I made sure all the female vamp chicks had big titties. They moaned more when you fed on them. And I would boot that bitch up. And I would always play the missions with ephemera and the beginning mission and then the missions with ephemera in it. And I would make sure if there was a female chick, you can tell them from a mile away because they had that big titty mod on cheat on there, that I would always have rain feet on them because it was that it made it very obvious that children should not play that fucking game. But that's why I never told moms about what was going on in those games. That's why I never told her shit. But that game, oh boy. When I say it took forever to get through those first that first mission, that first level of that game, and you're in that mansion, I would kill every dude and leave nothing but chicks left. Oh, before they die, pause the game, and you know what went down. You know what went down. Moving on. God damn it! It's okay. Look, Selena, that fucking moment when you sat there and you gave this Bruce this you gave him the very words he needed to hear from you, and it made him happy in a way that he kind of broke down a little bit, and that's why I gave it a pro, because it was nice. But then you steal his mom's necklace, which I was worried about. It's like, why would you do that to that dude? He's already being arrested. Arrested? What the fuck is arrested? He's already being arrested on trumped up charges because, quite honestly, everything they said that he was being charged with was actually not. Some of it wasn't really a crime. It just sounded like broke people being mad that rich people can do it. Thing is that if it's legal to avoid taxes when you're rich, because the way they have the tax code set up, if you can take advantage of the tax code to get out of paying taxes, then it's not illegal, and you can't arrest them for doing that. It's like, yeah, some of the things he was trying to charge him with just sounded like bullshit. It just sounded like he was hating that he was rich. And it's also because Joker knows you're goddamn Batman. Why the fuck would you go to that fucking movie premiere, Bruce? Why would you go there if you know Joker's gonna be there? He's the new fucking mayor, and he knows you're Batman. He's gonna do anything he could possibly do to lock your ass up and get you out of the fucking way. Why would you go there? And fuck you, Selena. Why do that? He needed that. And then you just fucked it up by stealing the necklace. Ugh. Excuse me, Bruce. What the fuck do you mean about Batgirl stopping the Mad Hatter? And Ivy with the zombies and shit. Batgirl didn't do it. Also, let's see here. With Batgirl, not with Batgirl. With Mad Hatter, Harley stopped the Mad Hatter. Batgirl was just there helping. Harley stopped Ivy and the zombies. Well, Harley stopped Ivy, and then Ivy reversed everything. Batgirl was just there. Everything else that Batgirl has done has been nearly nothing. She has barely done anything this entire fucking series. Hell, in fact, I think she said, what did she say? There was one episode where she was playing both sides between her dad and Harley. She was saying something about how she should probably retire or some shit like that. And she was right, because she fucking sucks at her job. She even admitted it. She sucks at her goddamn job of being a hero. She sucks at it. So how the fuck are you going to leave the city in her hands? Nightwing has become a douche, but I would still trust him to run shit. Or shit, your goddamn son. Well, actually, they turned his son into an incompetent. Well, not incompetent. He's he's more of an uncaring asshole, mostly. He doesn't, yeah, mostly an uncaring asshole who apparently was obsessed with Harley at one point because he needed a nemesis or shit like that. But yeah, Batgirl running the city, no. She needs more training. This version of Batgirl needs more training before she can take over anything. If they kept Batgirl true to the comics a little bit, it doesn't have to be all the way, but personality wise, if she was like how she was in the comics, yeah, I can, and she made better decisions throughout the entire series, yeah, most definitely give it to her. But in this series, hell no. Hell no. She is not ready for that responsibility. And you know what? I'm going to remove that con about Selena. Although what I'm going to do is probably going to add another one for the other things I was talking about with when I was giving that con for Selena. So the cons will actually stay the same because there was some other shit that really fucking annoyed me. There was other shit that annoyed me about Bruce going there to that fucking show. It's like, dude, why the fuck would you do that? It's fucking stupid. Yeah, that shit is going to be a con on its own. But that con with Selena, yeah, that's going to get removed. So technically, what I'm going to do, I'm going to edit it so that it just stays as one instead of adding two and then taking away one. I'm just going to put it as one and just leave it there. But yeah, she stole the necklace and then put the necklace in Bruce's pocket. How the fuck she give it to Bruce and put it in his pocket when we literally saw her leave the theater before Bruce even got escorted out the building, and you don't see her in the crowd, so how the fuck she get the necklace in his goddamn pocket? No fucking clue, but she put it in his goddamn pocket so he would have it for when he's in jail. But here's the thing, they confiscate all kinds of shit, and yet for some odd reason they still allowed him to have it while he was in jail. Like, what? You're supposed to take that shit. You're supposed to take that. He's not supposed to have that. It's what the fuck ever. What the fuck ever. Anyway, point of the matter is, episode kind of fucking sucked. Like, it kind of fucking sucked balls. I'm still waiting to get around. I'm waiting to get around to the Valentine's special. With the way work is going on right now, it might gonna take me a minute. As for the BS rants, those happen at random. Like, it's been a long time since I actually did one, and I think I did two within 2-3 weeks, which is a shocker even to me that I even managed to do that, because it's been a minute. It's been a long time since I actually had to do that shit. But anyway, if it happens, it happens. In between now and getting the Valentine's special done, yeah, but once this shit's done, I'll start doing other shit a little bit more frequently. Other shit, probably get back into gameplay. Been playing Wo Long Dynasty. Oh my god, I'm fucking loving that game. Anyway, this video's been going on for way too fucking long, so I'm fucking done, and you're free from this fucking video.